to the A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words podcast. Join us as we discuss the antics of pro athletes, sports politics, and everything in between. No sport nor athlete is off limits. Now, get you a pitcher of wine and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Lene and Linnell Fletcher, aka the Fletcher Twins. Hey guys, welcome back to the A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words podcast. This your girl Nell.
And this your girl Nay. What's up? What up? What it do?
What up? Oh, what up? All right, so let's see. What are we could just get into it. It was a regular week for me. Wednesday was a train wreck, but it's just certain days in the finance industry where it's just not your day, okay?
Yeah, that's just Wednesday.
It's just a typical Wednesday.
This week, Tuesday, I went and got my wisdom tooth out. One of my wisdom tooth out on my left side bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my second time getting a wisdom tooth out. The first time was like perfect, nothing, it didn't hurt. It took like 2 seconds. This time, this lady like went in and like it was difficult. And I'm like, what's going on? Then so my jaw swole up, which is still a little swole today, if you can see.
Yeah, I can see the fat face.
And fat face. And I'm just hoping that it goes down by, it said it takes 10 days. I'm hoping it goes down by the 20th because we having a barbecue for Joe's birthday on that day. And I don't want to come out looking like the big jaw bandit or SpongeBob square jaw. I don't want to look like that. So I just hope that this goes down because it's not cute.
Mine was worse than that though, and mine got infected because I had all four out at the same time,
which is insane. And you was supposed to be only drinking smoothies. You probably was eating fried chicken and everything.
Oh my god, I don't even eat fried chicken like that. It was horrible. And remember, you forced me to go out, so I had to go out that night
and take a picture.
And exactly, you took pictures of me and my fat jaw, and
I posted it.
You did post it, but if I post a picture of you, it's World War III. You hate when I post pictures of you, even though they look good. At least mine had a fat jaw in it.
Yeah.
And I had to order a tomato soup that night. I never went to a restaurant and had soup for dinner until then. So yeah.
That's too bad.
Anywho, what are you drinking on?
Something light. So just a beer. Corona.
I have this what is it? Red wine. It's bitter and I don't like red wine, but it's from the collection that my co-worker bought me. And I don't open up a new bottle until the old bottle is complete. So I'm back on this red wine. Crap.
Yeah, the only red wine I drink is sangria, and it has a lot of fruit in there. So it sweetens it up. But yeah, other than that, I don't like red wine, and it stains your teeth.
But it's supposed to be good for your heart. 1 glass a day, supposedly. Anyway, let's get into the foolery. The first story we are going to talk about is Lenoir Myers. Okay, and yeah, so everybody know by now Lenoir Myers. I never heard of him before this controversy, and it sucks when the first time you get notoriety is for something like this. So he used an anti-Semitic slur while playing Call of Duty. He's an anti-Semite.
He's an anti-Semite bastard.
When he was playing Call of Duty, so Call of Duty, I guess, is like a shoot 'em up, bang bang, army type game, and it was live streamed. So that's the problem. Okay, we gonna get back to that because he knew he knew. Okay, so what he said, and I have to bleep out words. He said he called whoever he was playing a effing coward. Don't effing snipe at me, you blank B. Okay, and the blank was the anti-Semitic word. And I heard the audio and I had to Google the word, and all it kept saying was racial slur to describe a Jewish person. That's what it was saying, and I had never even heard of that word before.
I hadn't either. I hadn't heard that word before, and I didn't even, because everywhere I looked, it would block out the word. And so I had to read what it meant. And basically, because I didn't know that word either. And I'm like, how do you know that
That's
word?
why I was about to say, I was going to say, I haven't heard it before, which means I wasn't taught it. Somebody
Yeah.
had to teach him that.
Yeah. So basically, what I read it meant was like back in the day, the Jewish had to sign like or fill out these forms, right? If you was a Jew, or I guess they just had to fill out these forms and they didn't fill them out correctly, I guess because they didn't know how. And so basically, it's a way of calling them illiterate, which this word basically you said you're an illiterate Jew, pretty much. And so, and I'm like, yeah, how does he even know that word? Because a regular person don't know that word and definitely don't know what it means. Exactly. But to me, because you used it, you know it, and you knew what it meant.
And so that brings me to his apology. Let me read some of his sad,
I got more to say.
Apology. So part of his apology, he said, I am deeply sorry for using an anti-Semitic slur during a live stream yesterday. While I didn't know what the word meant at the time, my ignorance about its history and how offensive it is to the Jewish community is absolutely not an excuse, and I was just wrong. So that apology was weak, and it was written by a PR firm, because if I use something like that, I'm not going to say I'm sorry for using an anti-Semitic slur. I'm be like, I'm sorry I called the Jewish people. I don't even use anti-Semitic. Like, that's not in my vocabulary, and you can tell it's not in his. His PR person wrote that. Yeah. You just say, I'm sorry I use that against Jewish people. You don't say anti-Semitic slur.
Yeah, because he didn't write it, first of all. No. Yeah, it's not his first time, and he did know what it meant. And he told me it's not a proper representation of who he is. But yes, that is. That's you. That's in you. That don't just randomly come out of you on a whim. Because we've been watching football games before. Now, I'm not going to call the person out, but we've been watching football games before. And this person really loves this specific quarterback like to death, but once he start effing up, the racial slurs just come out. They coming out from everywhere, and I'm like, I thought this was your boy, but yeah, everything goes out the window. So it happens. It's not surprising, but don't come up here and act like you didn't know what you were saying. What? Why would you say? You wouldn't randomly say that, because that's not something random people say. So you're lying, and you rather be known as a lying, ignorant person than just come out and say, "Oh, my bad."
Yeah, I didn't mean it like that. Like I didn't mean it in that way. Because when people playing video games, especially street basketball, you hear all type of things about people mamas. Yeah. You hear the N-word, this N-word, that. Like, you hear everything. So trash talking is a part of it. I do know that, but he definitely knew what it meant, and he meant to say it. You said what you said, sir. And don't be backtracking now because I didn't know it meant. Yes, you knew what it meant because you used a cuss word before and after the word. So you knew it was something deep. I just want to know who taught you the word and where you heard it from, because I had never heard that word before, sir. Mr.
Me
Lenoir.
neither. And Lenoir, with your black name as. Anyway, because we love our Jews, like Jerry Seinfeld, we love our Jews. Mm-hmm. And a long time ago, we traded Stacey Dash for Jerry Seinfeld. Okay?
Oh my God!
Now she trying to come back, but like Portia Williams said, the door is closed. The door is closed.
Yes, it is. You can stay over there. So first, the Heat let out a statement saying he would be away from the team indefinitely while they do their quote unquote investigation. I don't know why it has to be an investigation when you have something on tape, but whatever. And then a flashback to Leonard when the beginning of the season started. Remember, everybody was wearing BLM t-shirts. He had on his BLM shirt and all that, but he didn't kneel. Okay. So he was all in the lineup with his teammates, and he was the only one that didn't kneel. So that shows you something there. Okay. And then now using his anti-Semitic slur, but you didn't know what it mean. Who goes around saying words that they don't know what mean? I told you I be watching a freaking movie and I have to stop the movie to Google a word because I need to know everything in context.
Yeah, me too. I Google everything. I Google everything. Like, but who says words that you don't
know what I mean? You're lying, sir. Just stop and say, I'm sorry, I should not have said that. Don't say you don't know what it means. Nobody goes around saying stuff that they don't know what it means. Anyway, your boy, Julian Edelman, reached out to him via open letter. I read a little bit because he got some Jewish in his background or whatever culture. He pretty much basically said he want them to meet up and he want to offer some perspective. And he was like, I get a sense that you didn't use the word out of hate, more out of ignorance. Most likely you weren't trying to hurt anyone or even profile Jews in your comments, which make it so destructive. When someone intends to be hateful, is usually met with great resistance. Casual ignorance is harder to combat and has greater reach, especially when you command great influence. So he basically said he didn't mean it out of hate. He was just trash talking, but still is wrong. So he need to meet up with Julian Edelman. Julian look good, but go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I like Julian Edelman. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
And he basically said they need to meet up so he can offer him some perspective and stuff like that, because he didn't mean it in a hateful way, but he was just being casually ignorant or whatever. So
I'm not doing it, and it's not my job to teach you what you should already know. I shouldn't have to teach you not to say racial things. Does not say racial slurs. It, like I said, it's in you and it comes out of you. Maybe it's something triggered something from his childhood. I don't know, but it's already in you.
And of course, now all of a sudden he probably start working with the Jewish community organizations like Nick Cannon,
which gonna be fake.
Stuff, all that.
It's gonna be fake.
Date a Jewish girl just to put show out there. But anyway, so the NBA ended up fining him $50,000 in a 1-week suspension. I think that was a weak punishment. But do you think the punishment fit the crime?
No. I mean, I don't, honestly, even though he's an idiot, I mean,
being a racist is not illegal.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Unless he was doing, like, playing this live stream on behalf of the NBA, like getting paid and stuff, and was representing them at that point, then okay, he should get fined or suspended. But if he was just doing it on a regular basis in his house, it's like, well, I can't be myself. I'm going to get fined for being myself just because I play in the NBA. I mean, unless it's in their contract, like 24 hours, you're representing the NBA. So if you do something, you're going to get fined. Like, that's crazy to me. I don't think he should have. I mean, to me, unless it's in his contract, I don't think he should have gotten backlash. Okay. I mean, like the fine
and the 1-week suspension. I do think he should have gotten all of that and more. I think he should have to take a culture class that includes what not to say 101.
Yeah.
So you'll know what not to say and things like that. And the thing is, it may because I'm not a part of it. You know, like when somebody do something bad to a black person, black Twitter and the black internet blows up and light the shit on fire. Where's the Jewish community? Like, was the Jewish community even mad, or is because we're not a part of it? Maybe they are. Is there a Jewish Twitter? I need to find a Jewish Twitter.
Like black Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it don't seem like they don't be mad unless we just don't know those people in that circle.
Yeah, like I remember when that guy got murdered, the UPS guy down here got murdered, and like the cops had shot him mistakenly, and he was Hispanic. But you know, every time something happens like that in the black community, everybody be saying stuff about it. So somebody on my Facebook who was Hispanic had brought that issue up, like, okay, yeah, y'all talking about like Black Lives Matter and this issue, but why nobody said nothing about this Hispanic guy? The same thing happened to him. And I'm like, because we ain't Hispanic. Y'all need to get with y'all people and start protesting. Why would I protest for a Hispanic person?
Oh my God. First of all, I knew a lot of people that was talking about that guy, and that was horrible.
It was horrible, but the Black Lives Matter movement is not about to protest for that guy. We're not gonna set up a protest for that guy. So I'm sorry, y'all get what y'all, and it's fine. I felt bad for him too. It was horrible, but y'all need to get with y'all people, and y'all need to create a HLM, Hispanic Lives Matter.
Oh my God. Okay.
Because they do. They do.
Anyway, so he was in his own home. So like you were saying earlier, people say what they want to in their own home. So do you think since he was in his own house, he should have said what he said? So that's kind of like kitchen table talk, right?
Yeah.
And okay, so that's another thing too. But the fact that he knew it was live streamed, like, so you could tell he was comfortable in his home. Like when you get home, you say stuff that you wouldn't want everybody to hear. Like in my younger days, I may have gossip about people, but I never used any racist slurs when gossiping about them. That's just not me.
Because it's not in you. That's in him. It's embedded in his brain, in his MF brain.
I don't like him. I like his name though. Anyway, but yeah, even if you don't think you're being videotaped, you're probably being videotaped. Okay, like right now, somebody else is watching us through these computers. Okay, we're being watched, so we can't say what we don't want nobody to hear. Okay,
correct.
Anyway, so yeah, watch what you say, even if you're in your own house. Okay. Next, we're going to talk about Patrick Ewing. This is a funny story to me.
Who?
Really? Don't do Patrick Ewing like that. Anyway, he was stopped by security at Madison Square Garden. So right now, he's the head coach of Georgetown basketball, which is a great team. He's a Hall of Fame basketball player. And he was famously played for the Knicks for a long time. And the Knicks play in MSG, Madison Square Garden. So he recently said he's been mad or frustrated with the treatment he's been receiving at MSG. And I saw the video of him saying this. He was like, I do want to say one thing though. I thought this was my building and I feel terrible that I'm getting stopped, accosted by people asking me for passes. Everybody in this building should know who the hell I am. Isn't my number in the rafters or what? So whose side are you on?
First of all, you don't work here anymore, sir. You don't work here. Who are you? Like I can't just walk into the McDonald's in Tallahassee across the street from FSU and grab a McFlurry. I cannot go to Abercrombie and Fitch and the Palm Beach Garden Mall and grab a couple of them female wife beaters and ring myself up. I cannot go to the FSU bookstore.
Oh my God.
Get a few books and t-shirts and demand a 50% off discount because I used to work there. You don't work there no more, sir. I'm gonna need you to get a pass or come through general admission like everybody else. What are you talking about?
Oh my God, that's so funny because I'm on your side too. I thought I was going to have an unpopular opinion because I thought everybody was going to be on Patrick Ewing's side.
No.
But first of all, before I even go into that, the Knicks organization have a little history of the same type of things. Like remember in 2017, that was the most recent. But in 2017, Charles Oakley got removed from a game and then he was arrested because of an altercation with the building security personnel. So that was 2017. And last year, everybody know about Spike Lee was told he could no longer use the employee entrance to get to his courtside seat. They told him to use the VIP back entrance or whatever.
And and Spike Lee, if that happened to Spike Lee, why don't you think it would happen to you? Spike Lee is still relevant today.
Mm-hmm. So I
couldn't pick Patrick Ewing out of a lineup.
Now I know what Patrick Ewing looks like. Everybody know what that big giant looked like. Okay. So what I thought was going to be an unpopular opinion is don't nobody know who you is, sir. This not your house, sir. Because if it was, there'll be a picture of Obama on the wall and plastic on the furniture.
Oh my God.
Because that's not what's in old people's houses.
Yeah, talking about they should know who he is. Why? Does he have a wing at the Garden? Is the Garden nicknamed Pat? Does he actively create revenue for the Garden? If not, then no. We shouldn't know who you are, sir. Go back to general admissions with everybody else, please.
Or let me see your ID pass, okay, sir? And I'm like, he should be treated like everybody else. No special treatment over here. Just like, you know that old saying, they say treat the janitor like you treat the CEO. Okay, sir, I'm going to treat you like a janitor. Now, where's your security pass? Let me see that pass, okay? Yeah. He crazy, but yeah, you the coach of Georgetown, but everybody still have security, like, we know you the coach, but you still need we have a protocol to go to. We still need the proper identification method, sir. Just because you 8 feet tall with a freaking beard or whatever, I don't even think he got a beard. No, he don't got no beard. But anyway, yeah, I think you the CEO, whatever, you get treated like a gentleman. So now we're going to go back. We're going to go to our flashback moment, which we was just talking about, which was the Spike Lee as an employee. Okay. So yeah, like we said, he was told he couldn't use the employee entrance at Madison Square Garden, and he needed to use the VIP entrance, which was like 2 streets down or something like that. But he was telling them, and he told everybody that he used the employee entrance for years. I guess that's what he's been using that for years. And he didn't want to travel all the way on the other side to get into the building, which was only 2 streets down. But I guess since he's Spike Lee, he don't want to probably be, I don't know, but he didn't want to do that. So yeah, I don't know if I was on Spike Lee's side at that one either, because you're not an employee. So why are you using an employee entrance? Correct. If you want a special entrance, take a chopper and go through the center of the building. Like, no, you're not an employee.
Yeah, or come with some security guards. You know how short Spike Lee is. They probably didn't even see it. He probably could sneak in there, actually. Talking, Brian. You gotta go sit down and come through that general admission area. Stand in line with everybody else.
And they didn't even say general admission for Spike. They said VIP. It was just on a different street. He didn't want to have to travel 2 streets down to get in the VIP entrance, which was crazy. But so my lesson of the week is use your money to get ahead. Pay somebody under the table that worked there, and they can get y'all in a special entrance, okay? If I work there, you can pay me under the table, and I tell y'all how to get in there, okay?
I get in there. I'll get you in there.
I'll get you in there. But yeah, so now it's time for my rant of the week, because I got something to say. Let me take a sip first. My rant of the week goes towards Tom Brady and the Buccaneers.
Oh my God.
So everybody know by now he signed like an extension, like it's like a 4-year extension, but I think something like he can opt out the last 2 years or something like that. I don't know. But I don't understand why he can't just retire. Because I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of watching him dominate this sport. Like, Tom, ain't you tired? Isn't it getting boring to you? If you keep winning, it's boring. Ain't he 53 years old? He should be sitting on the porch in a rocking chair reading a book, gardening on a Sunday afternoon, taking walks in the morning to stay fit, falling asleep around 8 p.m. and waking up at 5 a.m.
That's true.
What you want to win a Super Bowl instead?
Correct.
No, I'm done with him. And honestly, I don't know if I can continue to watch football while he played. People have stopped watching for less. People stopped watching because of the kneeling, which didn't even affect the game. At least Tom be affecting the game. I'm done.
First of all, the same way you feel about him with that is how I feel about the same way you feel about him about that. It's the same way I feel about LeBron. LeBron is 73 years old.
Oh my God.
And he's still playing basketball and he's winning. You have an issue if team wins continuously back to back or skip this year, win 2 more and all that. But you're fine if LeBron does it. So you are biased to something that you don't even like. And that's not cool. Because we can say the same thing about LeBron. No, there's no exception.
And LeBron didn't sign the extension. And LeBron isn't 58 years old. Okay? LeBron is in his prime 30s.
No, he might be 45. But anyway, when LeBron retires, Tom will retire. Okay.
Well, we need to make that pact then, because I'm fine with
you gonna break it.
Who?
You gonna break the pact?
If he retired, if Bron retired and if Tom retired, I wouldn't be mad if Bron retired at the same time. Then I'd just be Dame Dollar all day. Okay.
That's my favorite player.
Yeah, last week it was Russell Wilson, but
I didn't say he was my favorite player. I said that I liked him. You have 20 different favorite players.
How?
You like Curry.
I never said that Curry was my favorite
player. So you don't like Curry.
I do like Curry. You can like somebody and it not be your favorite player.
Exactly. And that's what I was saying about Russell Wilson. Westbrook, that I liked him. Not that he was my favorite player. I corrected myself because he's not my favorite player.
Okay. Anyway, time for the highlight of the week. This is a good one. And I'm happy I got to do this one because I wanted to do it last week, actually. So the highlight is Maya Chaka. And she became the first Black woman added to the NFL's officiating roster. She's an HBCU alum, Norfolk State University. Okay. She joined the NFL 7 years ago after being selected for an NFL officiating development program. I might need to go through that because that's I
always wonder if you could go to school for officiating, but I guess it's like an academy or a program police academy.
See, we have those options in school. Nobody told us about this stuff in school because I probably would be an NFL official right now. Okay. Oh, since I can't play it, I can officiate it. All right. Because I did want to play in the NFL as a child.
We did. Oh my God.
As a child, I wanted to be a boy. Yeah, okay.
I didn't want to be a boy. I just wanted to play football.
I wanted to be a boy so I could play tackle football, like professional football.
But young M.A. played tackle football in high school.
Well, I need to be like her. But anyway, so Maya said, I am honored to be selected as an NFL official, but this moment is bigger than a personal accomplishment. It is an accomplishment for all women, my community, and my culture. So kudos to Maya, and we'll be seeing you on the sidelines next year.
Whoop, whoop. Up and down the field. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That is cool. Okay, so yeah, congrats to Maya.
Yeah,
Shaka Zulu. Good job with that. I'm gonna be watching out for her.
Me too. I can't wait.
All okay,
right. Your HR business.
Yep, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it do. Okay, if y'all need HR help, come see me and I will help you. Okay. That rhyme. You see how I put that together? Anyway, check us out on IG at HCMGMT Consultant. Again, that's HCMGMT Consultant. Link in our bio will take you to our Facebook page, our other social media pages, because our website is under construction right now. We're trying to make it pop, so we redesigning it, and it should be ready soon. But you can always hit us up with a DM. You can slide in our DM if you need help.
In there.
And I respond very quickly. I'm very good at responding to my DMs and my emails. The email is also in the bio, so hit us up.
Cool. I finished this. Another thing, because I finished my glass of red wine. And I have a buzz. That's another thing, probably why I don't care for red wine, because it gets you there quickly. White wine don't do that to me. So.
Well, that's the goal.
That is the goal. All right, y'all. We will catch up with y'all next week. Have a good week.
Don't forget to join our Patreon page. Link is in our bio and our IG.
Yep. So peace out.
Peace. Bye.
Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words with yours truly, the Fletcher Twins. Make sure you join us every week and rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up our email at podcast.1000words@gmail.com with any questions or topics you'd like to hear us cover. Also, check us out on IG at the Fletcher Twins and Facebook at A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words.